Hey, welcome back to the Thompson Deep Dive Channel. Tonight's title is Psalm 119, a love song. Because I truly believe that this psalm is actually the greatest psalm, I believe, but it is a love song. It's the author repeatedly declares his love for God's Torah, for God's law, the Levitical law. So let's begin. I'll just mention that according to ChatGPT, the author uses 8 different Hebrew words to refer to the Torah, the law of God, okay? Not the Tanakh, just the Torah, okay? And those words are translated as law, instructions, judgments or ordinances, testimonies or decrees, precepts, commandments, statutes, decrees, words, promise, or word. So let's begin at the beginning with Psalm 119, 1 and 2. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. And verse 2 says, blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. Now we move on to 13 and 14, right? Okay. 13 and 14. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies, as much as in riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy words, thy word. That was 13, 14, and something else, right? 27. And what I want you to notice here is all the parallelism. A parallelism in Hebrew poetry is when you have two side-by-side verses that basically say the same thing with slightly different words. Okay? So we're at what do we say, 27? Let us just start with 25, okay? I'm going to be on my 8 verses, but anyway, it's okay. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. And 26 now. I have declared my ways, that thou hast teach me thy statutes. Now we get to actual verse, okay? 27. Help me to understand the way of thy precepts, so that I will talk of thy wondrous works. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word. Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously. I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me. Okay, so that was what, 27, right? Then we go to 32. We just finished 27. Now we wrap up at let's look at 31 and 32. I have stuck unto thy testimonies, O Lord. Put me not to shame. Now our verse. I will run the way of thy commandments when thou shalt enlarge my heart. 33. Back to 11. Let us begin with let's begin with 10 and 10. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord. Teach me thy statutes. With my lips I have declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies, so much as in all riches. And that was what, 11 through 15. Now we're going to actually wrap up tonight. Yes, I am bringing this brief session to a close. So what do you think? What do you think of my description as this psalm being a love song, written to Torah, written to God and about God's Torah? Okay, 162. Princes have persecuted me without cause, but my heart standeth in awe of thy word. Are you in awe of God's commandments? Are you in awe of God's words? I rejoiceth at thy word, as of the finding of great spoil. I hate and abhor lying, but the law do I love. 7 times a day do I praise thee because of thy righteous judgments. Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. Lord, I have hoped for thy salvation, and done thy commandments. My heart hath kept thy testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. So he loves God's law. I have kept thy precepts and thy testimonies, for all my ways are before them. And that brings this love letter to this love song, this love sonnet to from the book of Psalms, Psalms 119, to a close. See you tomorrow night. Again, I'm not quite sure what the chain reference is going to be. I will be getting back to Psalms hopefully tomorrow night, unless I get distracted. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this look at 119. It's not simply another psalm, but it's a love psalm. Okay? Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow night.